Hello everyone, welcome to Downtown Tailoring. I know this is the part of the year, back to school, and in today's video, I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks to fast alter your children's clothes and make their wardrobe way better. So let's go! If you need to make a hem, try to make a hem that you can open afterwards. For example, I need to shorten those jeans for about 1 inch. So I'm gonna do like a kind of Euro hem that will look amazing, but as well I can open it after. So I'm marking my 1 inch that I need to shorten, and I'm gonna shorten from the top of the hems. So I'm gonna fold the 1 inch in the half. And of course, I'm gonna use the zipper foot just to work as close as the hem as I can. And I'm gonna make sure that the seams on the sides match. You don't need to be super picky about it, but the results will be way better. I saw the sides first and make sure that they are good. If they are not really good, I can open and do it again until I feel like they are good enough. They don't have to be perfect because when you do the last stitch, you will fix everything. So I'm gonna sew all around as close as I can to the hem. And then after, I'm gonna change again the foot from the regular foot because I'm gonna do a top stitch all around. Of course, I'm using the same color thread of the jeans to hide the stitch as much as I can. And here you go, this is the result. If you are hemming a little bit more than 1 inch, you can as well tack the hem up so it will stay better. After your child grows, you can then release that hem. Another good thing that you can do if the waist is too big is to copy this mechanism. You just need to slash a hole on the waistband, and then you can use those elastic that comes with buttonholes, and then with the help of a button, you just push and you instantly have a smaller waist. Another thing you can do that is super fast and easy is make some darts. I wouldn't recommend the darts if you need to take in a lot, but if you need 2 inches or less, you can do it. So what I do is to try to find the center of the pocket, and then I come from the point to the center until the waistband, and that will give me the center line of my darts. And then from there, I will mark the lines and try to start from the waistband a little bit straight, and then I do the shape. And here you go, you see it looks really good. And then after, you just need to iron and try to iron it the flatter you can. It's a little bit bulky, I know, but these are fast things that you can later on open, and they look good. So after your child grows up, you just need to go again and open. Usually you have a little bit of marks from the washing, but those marks even look like almost like intentional, and everything will be good and nice. But what I really need to do on these pants is a patch, because this hole is too close from the crotch. And although this girl really liked those pants, she might feel a little bit uncomfortable with them. So we are going to open the side seam just to have a better access to the area. And I'm going to start to work my patch. I'm going to use cotton interfacing that I will fuse. So I'm going to cut with my pinkish shear scissor because they will last longer that way. And I'm gonna cut a rectangle and I'm gonna iron it. I'm making sure to cover all the holes around there, just because that way I make everything safer. Now still the hole is there, and I make a design on my tablet. In fact, I make 3 of them. I'm gonna use 1 of them, but I'm going to put a link of this PDF so you don't have to draw it by yourself. And I'm gonna print it in this sulky stick fabric solvay because that way will be way easier for me to work with. It's just easier than just throw it on the pants. And this, you can just glue it where you want to put it. I found that the other flower would be too much, so I did it like that, so I can leave some of the thread free. I'm gonna use this freehand foot with the dog feet down. And for the thread, I'm gonna use this silk thread, but you can use as well embroidery thread or any thread that you want. It doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna try my thread to see, because sometimes you have to, check of the tension and everything. And when I see that it's sewing all good, I'm gonna put my fabric. You can use an embroidery loop to better control the fabric, but because this is jeans, I think it's very easy to control. I'm just checking, not liking very well. Okay, let me just check again. So you have to be sure that you have the stitch nice. And now I think I can start. So pretty much you have to try to sew slowly, and then you can control by moving the fabric where your needles are sewing, and then you just go up and down, left to right, right to left, and you can do 2-3 passes for everything. I try to go as slow, and for example in this center you can use the zigzag, and then the zigzag will help you do these kind of things. But this is more like a matter of imagination. Then to finish where I didn't embroider, I'm going just to pass some top stitch that of course I'll try to make them as invisible as possible, but they are there just securing the patch. And you just need now to close everything the way it was before. And for the sticky thing, I just have to wash my jeans and they will be okay. But let's go to the other in the meantime. So the crest. You are going to sew your crest around 1.5 to 3 inches from the collar. And you try to, make sure that it's all straight and nice. And you can use either hem fusing tape or fabric glue, which usually is water soluble, or you can just use pins. I just usually use pins and that's it. Then try to find a matching color for the top and the color of your uniform from the bottom. And then you just sew all around and that's it. Very easy. If, for example, instead of having a t-shirt, you have a shirt with a pocket, then instead of fighting with the pocket, the only thing you need is to open it. You don't need to open the whole pocket because you need a little bit of anchor will be okay. Did you get it? Anchor. And then you measure just to be sure that whatever you need to put in your pocket is in the center. Honestly, I've been working with so many people and they really don't measure. They use their eyes and most of the time looks really great. So don't tell anybody that I say that. And then after that, you just close your pocket back and you will be all good. You see, it looks really good. A little bit of ironing is very good and you get it. So guys, let me go and look for my pants. My husband always put everything in the dryer. And here you go. It's looking good. Let me iron it a little bit. And voila. Look at that. This embroidery will look fantastic. It takes a little time, but it's very, very, very satisfying. So guys, these are few tips that will help you prepare your children for school. If you find this video useful, please give us a like And don't forget to subscribe, share, comment. Bye!